Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Hey everyone, I'm here to talk about this new show called Gypsy. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good. I actually enjoyed this first episode, the pilot, season 1, episode 1. It is called The Rabbit Hole. Let me tell you about this therapist. Okay, so her name is Dr. Jean Holloway. She's not your average therapist though, right? She actually gets real deep into your situation. I like the angles, looking down, straight across, because it's a lot of talk between her and her clients. I like it. It's pretty cool. But Dr. Jean Holloway. Dr. Holloway is about new tactics. She's tired of just sitting and counseling folks. She is actually getting way handsy with her situation, okay? As far as her, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's a friend, and kind of living her life through these clients, living her adventurous side of her life, I should say, through these clients. Yeah, as far as how it's shot, we get to see her office, we get to see traffic, we get to see the food carts, we get to see, I guess, life in the busy city, the suburban lifestyle. Time plays a big role in this show. Clocks and timers. She's real into that, this doctor. Almost anal, kind of, sort of. They're throwing a message out there that the more you watch, the more you'll see things clear. So we see we know it's Dr. Jean Holloway, but she's portraying herself as a lady named Diane, and she's kind of infatuated with this barista chick, the person who's making her coffee Americano style every morning. It's just kind of creepy in a way, but we end up finding out that the barista is actually one of her clients' girlfriend. I'll get to that in a second. Dr. Holloway says some key things with 3 clients in this episode so far that I noticed. An older mother, maybe like a 60-year-old lady, and she was having issues with her, I guess her adult daughter, and them being in contact. But we also see Dr. Gina, she ignores her mother's call when her mom tried to reach out to her. So it's almost in a sense of Dr. Gina's being herself. She's taking on the role of the daughter, saying, look, I'm not reaching out to you because we need to set boundaries. And that's the same thing that she told the client. You need to set boundaries with who you're talking to and how you're talking to her. And that's all she wrote on her notes, was just boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. You don't control it or you're going to be pushed away. But like I said, this chick, she really puts herself in the place of her clients that start messing with other people's lives and intertwining work and professional and personal. It's kind of weird. The second client we meet is a male. He's been going to Dr. Jean Holloway for 8 months for therapy. He's there because of a relationship. He can't let it go. He just can't let it go. He's infatuated with his ex-girlfriend. He's down to the point where he's smelling her clothes at night. He's got this tattoo signifying their bond. He says, I didn't want to get the tattoo. She made me get it. And it's like a circle, and I think like an arrow going through it on his forearm. So Dr. Jean Holloway says to him, how did she convince you? And he says, because she was persuasive. He said she was so persuasive to the point where it was like staring at the sun. You're not supposed to, but you can't stop doing it. And I said, wow. So like I said, with Dr. Jean, it's like she's not asking the questions is it really? I don't know if it's helping her the way she's asking these questions, or is she doing it for herself? Is she helping the clients, or is she doing this for her own self so she can express her own inner emotions? It's interesting. The third client we see, they just basically speak about the office being a safe place. It's some key things that they're shooting out there that are pretty interesting. You know what? When she went to the coffee shop for the second time, I felt like for sure you crossing the line, you doing a lot. But we end up finding for sure that barista was the girlfriend of the second client, because she's got the same circle tattoo with the arrow going across her neck. The doc is basically infatuated with the chick. She's like leaning into her, like, and it kind of makes you feel like, okay, is she doing this to help her client, or is she doing this because she's attracted to this chick? So like I said, we find out this doctor is a mother. She's got a young daughter who is activities like karate and all the other. She's the only female doing karate, so the majority of the other athletes or whatnot are having a sleepover, which happen to be all boys. And the mom is like, you know what, you could go over there and play with them, but after a while you're gonna have to leave. You can't spend the night, it's too many boys. The child doesn't understand that. The kid goes to school and she's dressed what, you know, we would say is like a boy. I guess she ended up kissing a girl at school, and this kid is like under 8 years old. She's probably like 6 years old doing this stuff, and the teachers are reaching back out to the parents like, hey, look, you need to talk to your kid or figure something else out to, you know. She doesn't prefer to be called a girl. She says she's something else. We know that part of her life. We know she's this wife of this husband who is a workaholic. And in my head, off the top, I'm like, yo, he is messing with his secretary, Alexis. If he's not messing with her now, oh, he will be by the end of this season. There's been only two things that I really don't care for with the show, and that's just the fact, I mean, two petty things. She didn't shower when she came home after work. And I mean, like, you doing all of this infiltrating and you ain't hit the shower. I mean, you jumped up on your husband in the bed with your work clothes. I mean, that was the only thing that threw me off. That was the only thing. Oh, and the second thing is when she was talking with the girl, when they were out and about, she totally said that her daughter's picture in her cell phone was her niece. Dang, how could you say someone you birthed is your niece? That is when I knew this chick was, Dr. Jean Holloway was a beast. That's when I knew she was stone cold, and she was about this whole going in and going all out to the wall. Because, dang, your niece though? Did you notice that she wanted to drink the wine? She fidgeted around with the wine opener and then passed it off to someone else to say, I'm not gonna do that, you do it. Like, it's like what she wants is what she wants, but everything for her to get it is a strain. That was interesting. She's transforming though. She is transforming on that train ride, which has the red light special background, like not the song, but the red, it literally has a red light where it's just blinking like on and off, and it's just red, nothing, red, nothing, red. And you see her looking in the mirror or looking into the window as the train is headed towards her location, and she's putting on lipstick, which she doesn't usually wear. She's spraying perfume on, which is a whole different perfume that she typically buys. So you're smelling different, you're looking different, you're almost, like I said, transforming into who knows what, mentally and physically. This chick is deep in it. She gets to this small intimate concert where the barista lady is, like I said, client number two's ex-girlfriend is basically leading the set, singing, and they have a red light that's covering the entire room, and everybody who was in the hallway is like so drawn to this chick, and they're all just hauling to get to the stage, and they're all piercing their eyes at the singer. And she almost was out the door like, you know what, this is not for me. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm a freaking therapist. Maybe I went too far. But then she's so drawn to this lady, and she's gazing at her, and that's when I knew this show was going to be off the chain. Yeah, because people falling for you. So you talking about falling, everybody's falling for you. So she leaves, the doctor leaves this club outside, and now she's smoking a cigarette. She's smoking a cigarette, which was super interesting. And she looks at the barista and she says, you know what, you are persuasive. And I was like, wow. So it's showing at that point, if you had any doubts that she's using what the clients say for her advantage, whether it's sexual advantage, if it's for a professional gain of experience, I don't know, but it's something. And that was the moment of clarification. I'm just saying. Started saying how she felt about her ex-boyfriend, saying that he was clingy and needy. She was bored with him. She even called him suicidal. Then they got real close to each other, and she said, dang, you smell like me. It's something about you. You remind me of me. And I was like, dang. Like I said, she's always wearing long knee-high boots, floor-length skirts, and a white top. She's medicating. She's taking pills. She stole her friend's a prescription sheet from their home when she claimed she was going to the restroom, and she went off in the room and stole the little medication slip. She's getting lost, man. But what's crazy, if you caught it, if you did watch this episode, she told the client, the mom client, she said, it's impossible for me to speculate on their lives. I only have access to you. Not true at all. Anyways, look here, like I said, I like this show. Y'all watch it, catch up, tell me what you think about it, drop a comment below. I'll holler at y'all. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.